Best scene, Who's Your Daddy? Fade in, montage, Jake Masters career highlights. Jake Masters on a concert stage, Billboard and People magazine covers, platinum and gold albums, Grammy Awards, Super Bowl halftime show, newspaper headline, country superstar arrested for second DUI. Is his career finished? Interior, 4 a.m., a large dormitory-style room. Officer Stanley, a veteran corrections guard, leaves the booth at the front of the room carrying a flashlight. 2 rows of bunk beds are against the wall, 2 rows of single beds in the center. Only the sound of footsteps accompany him as he shines light on each sleeping face. Interior, the booth later. As the clock changes to 5 a.m., Officer Bryant, a recently hired officer, reaches to an electrical panel on the desk and flips a switch. Interior, the dormitory. A sudden flood of light rouses the men. While some head to the bathroom, others get dressed at their bunks. Silence rules the room.
5 minutes, no slackers. Door only opens once.
A chill wind blows snow flurries through the open barred windows, which causes some of the men to shudder.
Fucking freeze it again. 5 days in a row.
Exterior, outside the dormitory, a few minutes after 5 a.m. Overhead lights from tall poles produce elongated shadows as the line starts to move forward. Snow softens the sound of footsteps on the pavement.
All no routine, no gaps, no talking. Be good boys, no won't have to take out my cuffs.
The men huddle closer with hands clasped behind their backs.
I ain't in the mood to fuck with anyone today, but I will if you force me.
Exterior, the sidewalk at the back of the line. Bright lights spill out the windows of a large one-story building 200 yards away. When the line reaches a doorway, the view of the serving line indicates this is the chow hall. 7 inmates wearing hairnets dish out food.
One at a time, boys. Ain't no rush.
Interior, the chow hall. Jake Masters, a 40-year-old man, whose best days appear to be behind him, follows the others into the chow hall. He grabs a tray off the line and goes to the counter holding a coffee urn and a cold water cooler. While he reaches for a cup, he knocks into Grady, a muscular inmate in his 50s.
Watch what the fuck you're doing. Look at my shirt, asshole. You made me spill the coffee.
Sorry. My first day.
I give you the right to touch me? What are you? Some kind of queer?
Jake takes a step back and knocks into the inmate behind him. He gets shoved and his tray goes flying right into Grady.
Sorry, that was...
Enraged, Grady shoves Jake hard enough to make him fall, then immediately jumps on top of him. As this turns into a full-fledged fight, a crowd of inmates surround them. Officers rush over to break up the fight as cheers rise all around them.
My fault.
Break it off now.
Grady continues to pummel Jake, who throws a punch that hits Grady in the face. When Officer Stanley tries to pull Grady off, one of Jake's punches hits him square in the jaw. Officer Bryant removes a canister of pepper spray from his belt.
Watch out, Stanley.
The pepper spray is headed straight for Jake's face. He begins to cough and spit.
Gotcha, you stupid shit.
The cheers intensify. Interior, a raucous bar 9 months earlier. A spray of liquid moves toward the camera. Jake gets a faceful of vodka thrown at him by Gina, a 25-year-old woman who is still looking for her prince. Jake's long hair and beard are unkempt.
Keep your hands to yourself. Singing with the band doesn't give you the right to grope. Besides, a drunk like you can never get it up like a real man.
Wasn't so long ago you were begging for my attention. Plenty of girls here would love a shot of some Jake Masters magic.
My point exactly, Geoff. Girls, women aren't impressed with your past. There's no future with a bum like you. The money and awards don't mean shit.
Stop it, Gina. I get the point. Washed up, used up. Can't get it up. That how you see me? Well, fuck you too.
Jake twirls 2 fingers over his head, which alerts the bartender to bring another double bourbon. Jake knocks it back and struggles to stand.
Hey, Gina, help me get up, okay?
Jake staggers back on stage, grabs the microphone stand, and attempts to twirl it over his head. It crashes to the floor. Jake rights it as he slurs into the mic.
I hope you'll remember this song, because I'm gonna need some help with the lyrics. All Jack Daniels and I love to sing together.
Jake inches forward to the front of the stage.
This one is for my dear friend Gina, who makes me feel like such a big sexy man. Thanks a lot, you bitch!
The opening chords of a song break the silence. After the first stanza, Jake appears lost in his drunken thoughts and stops singing. Lobo Jones, the bass player, steps forward and whispers in Jake's ear.
Hey, Jake. You okay?
Jake staggers a few steps and falls face forward Onto the stage, the crowd boos as the music dies.
Jake isn't feeling so good, people. I guess that's it for tonight. The DJ will take over now.
Exterior night, the rain-filled parking lot outside the bar. The contents of Jake's pocket fall to the wet cement as he tries to get his keys out. A pack of cigarettes lands next to a lighter and guitar picks. On his knees, Jake takes out a cigarette and tries to light it.
Hold on, Jake. You ain't going anywhere by yourself. Let me drive. I'll get us back to the motel.
Ah, fuck you, Will. I'm fine.
Jake climbs behind the wheel as Lobo just manages to climb in the passenger side. He revs the engine and takes off. The truck shoots across the 4-lane road at a 90-degree angle, jumping the median. Interior, front seat of the truck.
What the hell are you doing? You're gonna get us killed, you bastard!
Exterior, outside the truck. A large semi-truck heads right towards them. Horn blasts and brake squeals combine in a symphony of disaster. Interior, the front seat of the semi. The truck driver stands on his brakes. His face shows terror as the semi crashes into Jake's truck. An airbag explodes in the truck driver's face. Powder and blood fly everywhere.
Oh shit, I just killed some poor bastard.
Interior, a fast-moving ambulance. Jake is on a stretcher as 2 medics work on him. His face is covered in blood. Medic number 1 is performing CPR. His shouts are hard to hear over the loud wails of the siren.
Come on, you asshole. Start pumping. I'm losing him, damn it.
Let me zap him. Move away.
Medic number 1 steps away as medic number 2 applies the paddles.
Clear.
Jake's body jolts as the power is applied. A second jolt works and Jake's chest moves up and down. Medic number 1 applies a stethoscope to Jake's chest.
Okay, he's up and running again. Lucky SOB should be dead.
Exterior, the accident scene. A state trooper places a black plastic sheet over Lobo's corpse, covering his face.
Poor guy. Cut throats, no way to die.